school to see you here, for it means we draw ever closer to Sonder. Behold the dreaming, walker in the weirdness. When your arrival ended the vigil, the dreaming began. The final phase of our dreaming is Sonder. Sonder is the moments when we shall become. Sonder is also a place deep within the lowest layers of the dreaming. The world that withers is no home to us. It is a fleeting mirage but the dreaming is eternal. Ingvi believes you may unravel the burdens that weigh. Without freeing them from these burdens, they cannot enter Mother's chamber, where each of us must. Life, unfulfilled duties, but your arrival ended the vigil. It began the. Ingvi's burden is to guard the village of Thoid. To safeguard Mother, she awaits the right sign. The home of Thrym and Sidara, a love shattered by the waking wall. Yet another sign that the waking realm is not meant for the living, but for the dead.
You, don't just stand there. Help me find Veilkin. I know that filthy swine is hiding somewhere around. A filthy beast, a mongrel who tried to put his hands where they didn't belong. Oh, how I wish I had cut them off when I had the chance. But he fled. And now he's entered the vigil and I cannot. If he dares try to harm her again... Senya! I chased Veilkin from her bedside, then from the tribe. But he still managed to worm his way into the vigil. I need to find him, as long as he's out there. Because I saw him. He cannot be allowed into his very presence. Good. Bring me his head.
Behold, Walker. This is one of Mother's earthly faces. She watches over us now in the dreaming, as she once did in the waking world. I believe Mather watches your path with great intent, as do I.
Have you found him? Oh, thank Mother. Senya is thank you. Wait, who are you? Walker in the weird? That means the vigil, and I will see... I do. I swore to watch over her in her sleep, and it has been an honor, but... she's so still when she dreams. I wish she would have a good sleep. Thank you, Walker in the weirdness.
walker in the weirdness. I need help. My mate Sidara, my friend Bodil, and I went to the Giant's Burrow. We sought knowledge. A sign. Bodil, our companion, did not return. And Sidara. Find Bodil. And Sidara. Then, at last, we will have... Bodil's earthly vessel might still be in the White's lair. As for Sidara, she sleeps in our hut, beside me. Please, bring back my...
It is you. Yes, Skuld knows him. Therov was once a valued Thoid, but he shall not see Mother's chamber, nor it was his right to choose. To await the coming of the Walker in your arrival has Skuld shall... Yes, and no. Surely anyone, for you, a place has been forced. Let...
Ithrum, my beloved. Thrum. My beloved.
weight, it is lifted. You must send me to her. Wherever Sidara may be, I will follow. And I know we will be more than I have. But listen, my body still clings to this world. Not because I wish to. Do not hesitate. Strike true. And yet, if you will not raise your blade, then I must raise mine. Forgive me.
In the weirdness. I need to speak with Yngvi. But ever since the dream began, she must hear this before. That's exactly the problem. Sonder is a trap. No one can go there. Especially not Yngvi. Please, I'm begging you. You have to help us. The Giant Mother, the one we believe to be Mather, wants us to become her children. To surrender ourselves to her care. But why did we ever assume? Our mother goddess was a warrior. She gave us the strength to... And what is this dream, if not turning our backs on our kin? On the other tribes who still fight? Are we to crawl under Mother's skirts while the world... Sonder is an escape. If we flee into Sonder instead of standing and fighting, we are on the verge of losing everything. I don't know if it'll be enough. Tell Yngvi that Rune reminds her of the duty of every Dolriada. The Giant Mother is not Mather. She's... I know my plea must sound desperate. If you grant my request, but if that is the only way to save...
Walker in the weird... I've heard the voice. The members of the Thoid tribe are preparing to fall into sleep. Ah, Runa. I suppose that means you simply must tell me whatever it is. Just because it is his wish. He has told you, I hope, how much he longed to become chieftain. He tried everything to be chosen. One of those attempts nearly cost me my life. But among the Thoid, ambition is one of the gravest sins. That is why I was chosen as chieftain. I was the only one who did not seek it. I was chosen, As for Runa, he would have thrived as an Ulfrite. I have no idea how... Whatever he's asked of you, know this. Does he now? And he's only just come to this realization. Now that he's in there, and I'm stuck here. Let me guess. He wants to switch places. To take the chieftain's seat while there's still a tribe left to lead. An escape? That is what I feared. I never would have thought Runa and I could be of the same mind. You're voicing my own concerns. Thoid, the forefather of our tribe, was a warrior. We have never forgotten his teachings. And Mother? Who knows? Maybe we've given too much. Immortal and mystical she may be. The difference between us is that I face my challenges, while Runa flees from his at all costs. Taking him at his word would be naive, but I cannot ignore what he says. I bear a great responsibility. On the one hand, there is the myth the Thoid have followed for centuries. On the other, my own doubts, and the opinion of a man who's known to work against me. Tell me, Walker in the Weirdness, you do not share our burdens. What would you do in my place? I will. You have my word. We've always placed our trust in intuition. And if mine thank you for your involvement. My duty as chieftain is to... You may leave me to my thoughts.
Feel the change coming. Thank you for your help. Now everything is in Yngvi's hands.
Ho ho ho, you're here. Monvart. They call me Jansfer, because that's my name. The Mother's Chamber. Munvar says great black ships that devour the sky will take us there. I don't know if that's true. He makes things up. Like that time he told me he brought me a giant's tooth. Turned out to just be a regular old walnut shell. He's my friend. My raven friend. Well, not really him, actually. It's my stupid head. Before I entered the Mother's Dream, I told him. And, of course, I forgot. Yeah, he talks to me a lot. And so, when I asked him, but funny thing, he only talks when it's just the two of us. If anyone else is around. You know, that could actually be it. I mean, I never... Oh, that would explain why I forget everything. My head is... His cage. And the cage is back at my house. Sometimes I mix it up and forget where I even am. If Munvar stays in that cage, he'll starve to death. I left him. You don't have to rub it in. You will. I do it myself, but I can't go back. Here, this is the key to his cage. It works like any. And please. Hello. Did you manage to... Thank you. I hope he finds a new home. Or at least, I can already feel my burden lifting.
Come, walker in the weirdness. Jarnsford, Rune, Alfild, Trim. You do not yet grasp the weight you have lifted from their shoulders. No matter how great or small their burden, it still bound. But now they may step into Mother's chamber, and you shall be granted this privilege. Yes, that is why you will enter. No matter the outcome, you have the gratitude we could not have stood. You shall see my sister, Senja, and Mother, whose dreams we have shared. Do not fear. I know that you are indeed.
I have watched your journey, Walker in the Weirdness. I saw how you helped the lost Thoid children face their burdens, the weight that kept them from entering this chamber. For that, you have my gratitude. But I know you have your own purpose. Now tell me what it is. So you have chosen to follow the Gerfan, a man who, while I strengthened my bonds with the human children of the Thoid tribe, he believes tradition can be a driving. But Ingvi's place is here, among us. She has no reason to remain in a world crumbling into ruin. The Thoid are not needed by anyone. Tell me, Walker, do you truly believe the Thoid have suffered enough? Now, you ask me to let them fade into...
Enough. There is no reasoning with the giant's stubborn nature. No matter what you say, she'll keep dragging you deeper into the labyrinth of her mind. That is why I ordered the giants to sleep. Their nature was unpredictable. They reveled in strange manipulations, willing to wager their own lives in primitive bets and frivolous games. And so, I speak. Whatever this one demands, grant it. That is the order of the king to whom you swore fealty.
I was wondering how long you would stay silent, letting the human whose body you stole speak for you. You have lasted surprisingly long. I suppose emptiness and oblivion have taught you some humility. Nevertheless, greetings, Arthur. I am glad I have finally dreamt of this moment. The moment I can tell you, face to face, that everything is your fault. Avalon is falling because you existed. Because you continue to exist. This is also the moment I accuse you of murdering my children. And the children of the other giants. Your human king got to know us well. When he ordered the giants to sleep, he knew that our children could not dream. Dreaming is something giants grow into with age. Having no choice but to obey, we left our children behind in the waking world. Alone, defenseless, condemned to the coldness of death. Quiestra, the child I once held in my arms, never dreamed with me. While I built layer upon layer of my dreaming, she was dying. But I had time. Enough time to dream of Sonder. A place and a state where death holds no power. There, I will dream, Quiestra. I will give shelter to the entire Thoid tribe, including Ingavi. I will not abandon any more children to the waking world.
I have made many terrible mistakes during my reign. I wanted to make Avalon our home, free from the I thought...
Your idea of what is good is twisted, human king. As for you, mortal, yes, you need the blessing of the tribes to claim the crown. Those were the terms of the sacred pact, but you will have to manage without the Thoid. They will all come with me into Sonder. I will care for them as if they were my own children. And I will save them from this world's corruption. Indeed, you have the right to make such a demand. The role you played in the fate of the Thoid grants you that authority. And Ingavi, she will accept the path laid before her without protest. Perhaps it is only fair that the last of her people remains awake. That some trace of the beautiful children of Thoid may endure until the end of time. Very well. So be it. The way to Walker. Although you carry fragments of the King's soul within you, the choices are yours to make. And you, Arthur, do not think it is done. Our long-dreamt-of meeting has come to an end, and I am pleased with the outcome. Leave now, and let us dream.
And what do you think would have become of Avalon if the warlike Dalrita, already revering the giants as they are now, had the chance to worship them as the giants were too powerful to remain among us? There were those among us who demanded that it was already punishment enough that they enslaved their own children and used them as a bargaining tool. I do not blame the Theod mother for her anger. At the time, we had no way to control the giants, and we couldn't allow... The giants are cunning creatures. Had we not gained the upper hand, I am not proud of it. It is. And you should stop asking questions when you already...
Walker in the weirdness. I don't know what to say. Has Mother sent deep down? I envied Therov for joining One-Eye's rebellion and now I will have the chance to know real life. But I cannot be the elder of a tribe with no tribe. Perhaps I will join those who refused Mother's call. For the first time in my life, I feel free. I don't know how Gerfan will react to an elder without it. There is a reason why the Thoid made me their elder. My power. And on the battlefield, a skilled... The Thoid. We have long, or at least that's what we believed. That they, to me, they were simply brothers who dared to walk. I am still Thoid, and I am young. When I come of age, I can... I am certain they will be. My role as elder was to guide the Thoid of old. At last, I will be allowed to... It's hard to say, but who knows? With Mother gone. I know I will always wonder what Sonder would have been like, but something tells me this path is not closed to... That would also align with Runa's claim that Sonder is a trap, and that, in truth, everyone dies before entering Sonder. Maybe he was right. If so, then when I die, that... See you at the moot. Walk... Walker in...